On December 22, 2025, the silver market did something that was once considered impossible. As the world slept, spot silver obliterated the $68.98 resistance level, surging past $69 and sending shockwaves through every trading desk from London to Shanghai. But this isn't just another price spike. This is the breaking point. For 45 years, an invisible ceiling has kept the white metal in a cage. But today, that cage is gone. We are currently sitting at $69.45, just cents away from the psychological kill zone of $70.70. When that wall falls, the bears won't just be losing money. They'll be facing an extinction event. In this dossier, we reveal why the US government just made a move that changes the game forever, why the silver flood has been swallowed by the AI monster, and why $100 silver is no longer an if, but a when. To understand where we are going, you have to see who is currently trapped. For the last 3 months, institutional shorts have been betting heavily that silver would fail at the $60 mark. They called it overbought. They called it a bubble. They were wrong. The breakout at $68.98 was the trigger. We are seeing a massive short squeeze as hedge funds are forced to buy back physical metal that simply doesn't exist in the vaults. The Kitco News survey showed that 51% of you, the retail bulls, retained control, but it's the safe haven demand that's providing the fuel. With gold shattering $4,400 today, silver is playing catch-up. And historically, when silver decides to run, it doesn't walk, it teleports. Here is the story the mainstream media is missing. Late in 2025, the US Geological Survey made it official: silver has been added to the National Critical Minerals list. For decades, silver was treated like a luxury, a precious metal for jewelry and coins. That era is dead. By designating silver as critical, the US government has admitted 2 things. It is essential to the economic and national security of the United States, and the supply chain is dangerously vulnerable to disruption. This means the Department of Defense now views silver the same way they view lithium or cobalt. We are talking about Defense Production Act funding, streamlined mining permits, and, most importantly, strategic stockpiling. If the US government starts competing with retail investors for physical silver, the price becomes irrelevant. Scarcity takes over. Why the sudden panic in Washington? Look at the numbers. We are entering our 5th consecutive year of a global silver deficit. The AI revolution isn't just about software. It's about hardware. Every single high-frequency circuit board and AI chip in those $200 billion data center expansions requires high-grade silver. Silver is the most conductive metal on Earth. You cannot build the intelligence age without it. Add in the record-breaking demand from the solar sector, which is now consuming nearly 30% of global supply, and you see the industrial vortex. The silver flood of 212 million ounces we talked about earlier has been swallowed. The LBMA and COMEX vaults are at decade lows. So what is the next target? The $70.70 level is the last stand for the bears. If we close the year above this mark, the technical measured move points directly to $82, followed by a clear path to $100 in 2026. The gold to silver ratio has compressed from 85 to 65 in a single year. Silver is no longer the forgotten stepchild of gold. It is the leader, but a word of caution. With this much momentum comes volatility. We could see technical pullbacks to $65 before the final charge. But with geopolitical tensions in the Middle East and South America reaching a boiling point, the flight to safety is real.